Brijesh, 2024 has been a busy year for Tata Comms Media. Can you share some highlights from the world of sport?
Absolutely, Joe. First of all, thanks for having me here. Time does fly. It seems like it was just yesterday that you and I were talking in Oval
Very true.
about this. And 2024 started very well. It has been a very busy year for us. For us, it's a packed calendar. It starts right up the year, starting with motorsports kicking in early, keeps us busy. Then we have had a very eventful year for cricket. We started in Asia with the Indian Premier League, and then we had the World Cup in Americas and Caribbean, which was a good change. And what people may not realize, while the event was happening in Americas and Caribbeans, the content we were producing, and it was being produced thousands of miles away in India. And we were doing remote production, for that. Then this has been the year for Olympics. So we were at Paris with the Olympics team, supporting, that. And then football, we have also this year announced, extension for the next 5 years of our association with PGA. So across sports, from football to tennis to golf and cricket, this year has kept us busy.
And content origination has been a focus for you this year. Tell me what you have to offer here.
No, absolutely. This is, as we were talking, before, this year we integrated the business that we acquired last year. This is now a wholly Tata Communications media business, which is a fully integrated unit. Production and content origination, are capabilities that we had acquired and we were building on. So earlier this year, I think we had a major announcement with World Athletics, for the next 7 years, where Tata Comms Media would be the host broadcast for World Athletics. So content origination and using technology to improve efficiencies in those areas, have been, a key focus areas for us for the last 3 years. We are applying more technology using, the cloud that we have, sort of laid out across the, world for that, and seeing how we can work with sports federations to improve and put out more content there, improving the quality as well as the, quantity of the content. It is needed for multiple platforms, right? It is, we are not no longer living in a world which was 10 years ago, where TV used to be the medium of engagement. Now people are consuming content across platforms like television, digital, social, and so on and so forth. So content creation and solving the origination problems remain a key focus areas for most CTOs that we speak to, and hence Tata Communications' interest in it.
And creating efficiencies and operating more sustainably are also key goals for many of these organisations. How can Tata help them achieve these aims?
Yes, environmental and sustainability, is key corporate imperatives for Tata Communications as an organization. What we do becomes even more important because we are a B2B company. So ESG managing, that not just for Tata Communications, but also when we are principal technology partners for sports federations, for other industry segments that we work with, it becomes an additional responsibility to then they'll help those organizations in their ESG strategy. So for us, our ESG strategy has 3 broad pillars: planet, people, and environment. So what we are doing in the media business comes or plays a very important role in the sustainable climate changes that we are helping sports federations deliver. I'll give an example. Like 5 years back, we started pushing this journey of remote production. At that time, we were working with a handful early adopters who took that as a challenge and saw that what remote production can do for that sport. Fast forward that 5 years, right now remote production is an important agenda in every CTO that I speak to. What remote production does is that it unlocks efficiencies in content creation. It allows sports federations to produce more content, improve the quality, consistency, because it is being produced out of one location. The same team is working on it. But what it also does, it is great on ESG, and on sustainability, because what we are doing is we are not having thousands of people and tons of kit, flying around the globe from one event location, to the another. So in motorsports alone, for this year, we have helped, about 2,500 people not traveling from one racetrack to another. you overlap with the sports that we work. So we work with Formula One, with MotoGP, with World Rally, and so on and so forth. Each of these sports does about 15, 20 events every year. So you add all of them together, we have taken about 100,000 people off the planes. So that amounts to about 90,000 metric tons of emissions saved. So we are doing our bit. Technology is helping, which is what we sincerely believe, that in this world technology should be available to all, and it's each of us are responsible for leaving the world in a more sustainable and in a better world than what we found.
Absolutely, yeah. And can you share any plans for 2025?
25, absolutely. It's like, so I can't believe that 24 is already, ending, but yes, 25. We are doing a lot of emphasis in the production enablement centers that we are, announcing. This year, we announced, and it is functional, a 65,000 square feet facility in Los Angeles, in the heart of Hollywood, in Burbank. This is a nerve center for offering, new age production solutions. This is IP, enabled and, ready for remote and cloud production. We intend to replicate that across, other regions in Europe, in Asia, and in India. Media cloud is a key focus area for us. Edge is the way that we have gone. We have about 30 edge locations rolled out, which is helping a lot of our customers in using cloud better by taking inefficiencies away from accessing public cloud nodes, which aggregate certain latencies and delays. So our edge cloud is a focus area for us in 2025. And then content creation, right? So we will be kicking off 2025 with the first World Athletics events in Tokyo, and a lot more to come in that space.
That's brilliant. Sounds like a busy year ahead.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.